about the week and winning the whole thing? What does it mean to you?
It obviously means a lot. I had a good week here in the juniors. Thought I played pretty well all week. I was just trying to stick to a game plan every match that I had with the help of my coach, and I think I did that pretty well. And I just tried to play every point as tough as I can and compete well, and it worked out pretty well.
Do you find much interest in tennis where you come from, Jimmy?
Yeah, well, yeah, I love the sport.
I know you have interest in it.
Yeah.
Is it prevalent in Nebraska?
Well, I mean, Kansas City now. I live in Kansas City, which is actually a pretty big tennis town. Actually,
yeah.
A lot of people in Kansas City play. There's a bunch of clubs all over the place to play, and so yeah, it's a pretty big tennis town. So.
Is that why you moved?
Was that?
Is that why you moved?
I moved from my coach, actually, Mike Wolf, when I was 10 or 11. I moved to Kansas City strictly to train with him. And one of the best in the business, I think. So.
How would you describe the atmosphere out there?
Sorry, what?
How would you describe the atmosphere out there?
Today's obviously there's a lot of people watching today, and which was nice. And we were both Americans, so we both had a lot of support, which was awesome. And no, it was a really fun match. Court 11's a good court, I think, for people to watch. They can be pretty close to the court and watch, and especially with having my group of people over there that watched. That was nice, having them support me and root me on, which was nice. And then just the American crowd was awesome to play in front of.
Denis said that he thought it was a little bit strange because if you had played a non-American in the final, all the cheering would have been for one of you, but with both of you it was sort of divided. But did you feel like your crew gave you the edge, or?
I mean, I think yeah, it was a mixed crowd with people cheering for Denis and people cheering for me, but obviously people have their own opinions or whatever they think, so I mean they can root for whoever they want, but I'd say it was pretty even, and then I just had a little bonus with my group over there that helped me. So but yeah, I think when the times are tough and you have a group of people that you know and you can always go to and look at, I think it does help a little, yeah.
Can you summarize your experience in the first round with Kudla? What, was it tougher than you expected? Was it, did you feel like I can do this, or what was it?
Yeah, that match and the practices and all that before for the main draw was a good learning experience for me. I went out there pretty, I guess, nervous at the beginning, which had a pretty loose first set, but I mean he's obviously 60-some in the world for a reason, and these guys get into the main draw automatically for a reason, and he's a veteran, and he's just a little bit more physical than I am, and knows a little bit more about really what he's doing, I guess. But I think he kind of dictated play for a couple sets, and then I got some energy going in the third set and started moving around a lot more and bouncing around, and I think that's why the third set I think went my way. And then the fourth set again, he stepped up his level, and I played some loose service games, which you can't have in the pros, or else you can lose sets like that pretty fast. So, but he's a great player, and I was definitely happy that I came and played, and hopefully I can play again some other time.
Are you a big Nebraska fan like Andy? Are you a big Cornhusker fan like Andy?
I am, yeah. Yes, I am.
So 10 more years of hearing about Nebraska.
I was born in Lincoln, and my brother's now a sophomore there, and he plays tennis for him, so I try to go to some games, and my dad was an alum there, so I think I'm a pretty big Husker fan.
One of the people in the crowd came over to me was Bill Weeks from New York, New York, director of the New York Junior Tennis League. He told me that his son, Andrew Weeks, was one of your coaches at one time. When was it? What did he say to you?
He coached me at one time?
Yes. Andy Weeks.
Andy Weiss. Oh, yeah, that was back when I was, I think, just starting tennis, and
what age?
Probably when I was about 8. Yeah, I think I don't remember exactly, but yeah, when I was about 8 and I was starting tennis, he helped me a little bit, just kind of just get started and get the feel for the game.
How did he help you?
Just kind of helped me with just the basics of tennis when you're starting out. I was kind of just out there hitting balls around, and he kind of just helped me, I guess, direct just certain techniques on the forehand and backhand and stuff. So.
So what did he say to you after you finished?
That if I like tennis and I love tennis and I can keep practicing and I choose to play it, then hopefully I can do something with it.
Did he say that you're going to be one of the top Americans in years to come?
No, because you can't really tell at that time. I mean, I was 8 years old. You can't judge at 8 years old if you're going to be a top American or not in the next.
Jack, can you talk a little bit about? I'm sorry. Can you talk a little bit about your start in the game and also the decision to move at age 11, from home to train?
Yeah, I started obviously when I was 8. I was in Lincoln, and my mom was a recreational player, and so I found some rackets at the house and just started playing and hitting against the garage door, and then my parents put me in some clinics at a local racket club, and kind of got started there, and then I was playing some local tournaments in our section, or just local tournaments wherever I could play, and that's where my coach, Mike Wolf, I guess watched one of my matches, and then my parents talked to him a little bit, and we decided for the next year, when I was 10, to go down every weekend. We would leave Saturday